Okay, Jack, so here's another quick video for you. I just moved the car back to my working area here, and because it doesn't start anymore, and I just want to show you what I'm gonna do next. Obviously I need to see why it doesn't start. Spark is there. I do have fuel problem here. I doubt it's a fuel filter, because fuel filter doesn't really do this. But so here's our gauge here. I just connected the fuel pressure gauge, and it's at 0, as you can see it. The pressure is supposed to be right around 50 psi, 3.5 bars, and that's approximately where it has to be. And I also had my girlfriend the other day to try to turn the ignition on and off, just so we can move the car, because I had it parked further down the street. And I listened to fuel pump. One is definitely working, but the other one probably dead. See, when I put ignition on many times, you might get a little bit of fuel pressure going, but I'll try, because you barely see that gauge, but it's not building the pressure at all. No, I can't. Really, nothing is there. We'll take a look at the gauge in a minute. Yeah, it's coming up a little bit, but so minor that's not even funny. Alright, so that's enough, because I'm gonna have to be working on fuel pumps anyway. Let me go and look at the gauge now. The gauge is fine. So now we have like 0.2 bars, which is like about, as you can see, 5 psi, which is nothing, absolutely nothing. It was at 0, so now after all these tries it just came up just slightly. So we definitely have an issue somewhere on the fuel pumps. The next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to look under, because sometimes you got corrosion on terminals and it loses connection. So that's why I parked the car away, so I can raise it up and look under the fuel pump area, which is like in this area under the car there, and see what I see. Maybe there's corrosion on terminal, and one of them fell off, and therefore we don't have secondary pump kicking in. Maybe that, I don't know. So I'll look it up. If I see anything abnormal, I'll let you know. And of course, once I'm there, if everything's fine, then I'm going to try to energize both pumps manually with the probe and see if we have power going. Yes, there are fuel pump relays in the trunk right there, but you know, chances of those relays failing are way less than the actual fuel pumps, because you know where they are under the car. So I would really not go there. I would rather go where the fuel pumps are, because I can take all the covering and everything off and just try to jump the pumps from relays. But I'd rather just go straight to the pump. And also, there's 2 relays in there, but one is the running condition relay, the other one is a priming. And if there would have been a problem with the priming pump relay, right, then I would not hear both pumps at once, because they're on the same circuit. They just connected in parallel to each other. So if I hear one faintly, but I do hear one, that means the power is coming in. So it's most likely that the secondary pump failed and it cannot push the fuel forward. Just one pumps, and it just basically is blocked by the second one. So that's what I'm thinking. If that's the case, then obviously both fuel pumps to be replaced, and fuel filters for that matter, because I'm working in that area. And right, so I'm not gonna try to start it because it doesn't make any sense. So, but I just have to start on this car because time is going, and I just had some other things to do, and I finished that car real quick. So that's been picked up, plus 2 others before yours. Those guys were waiting for a long time, since winter. So I got them in, and I have a couple of other cars are coming, but those are gonna be done later. All right, so this was gonna be all for me. I just wanted to give you a quick update. All right, talk to you guys later.